Hey guys, and welcome back. I know it's been a while, but I'm back with another World of Tanks replay. I am on the map Malinovka, also known as Kampanovka. I'm in the Stug 3G, but as you can tell, it's invisible because due to the fact I'm playing on a MacBook, I have HD issues because I can't run my graphics very high because I don't really have a graphics card. So anyway, uh, that's beside the point. But I'm going to go over here towards this little middle ridge area. It gives you a view of the hill that everyone likes to go camp on. It also gives you a view of the cap circle, the lake area, the ridge that the other team will be camping on, etc. The first tank I see is Panzer 1C. It's behind me. I absolutely despise the Panzer 1C. The Panzer 1C, sorry. But I get a pretty good hit into him. And then I see that our Cruiser 4 is being attacked by this T-46, so I kill him. He's left on about 5 hit points because he got rammed. Anyway, then I see there's a T-67, but he's behind the boulders up there on the hill, the mountainside rather. But anyway, so I know that I can't shoot at him, but I'm going to see if he'll pop out to where I can see the top of his turret. But then I see that there's some people coming up the other side, like the Cruiser 2, who I just got a really good hit into. And before I can reload, he's shot and killed. And then I see the KV-1 leisurely pushing up the hill, get a good hit into him. And before I can reload, he disappears. So I blind fire, hope that I hit him. I don't think that I do, but then I see my buddy, the 267, back over here. And I know that I can't see him, but he's going to push down here, and before I can get a shot into him, he's dead. So I decide to push down off the elevated area into these bushes around here. And when I do that, I don't really see anything other than the KV-1, and I know I can't hit him because he just barely missed being in my view range. But then I hear what sounds like a low-tier autocannon. And I noticed that there's that M3 over there, but I don't have a shot at him right now. But then I see the back of the T-28, so I fire stupidly, and my shot goes wide left over the back of his tank. He moves, and then I see the SU-8 or the SU-5, and I can't see either of them because they're protected by that ridge over there. So I try to shoot at the Matilda, and I can't. So I decide not to fire. I should have fired at the Covenanter. That's when our Panzer IIIA gets shotgunned by that SU-5. So I push forward and I see that there's this T-82 on this other ridge over here. So I'm going to drive over the ridge, and I see that he's aimed at me, and I get a really good hit into him. Before I can back off, he hits me, and then he gets killed before I can load another shot into him. So I know that I need to push forward because our Panzer II G is on really low health. So I'm going to go over there and help him. And I see that there's 3 tanks over here. I don't have very good armor. This tank is kind of playing like upgraded paper mache in a sense. You can be one-shotted very easily. The SU-5 disappears before I can shoot at him, but then I see the T-28 stop, so I shoot at him, get a decent hit, and then I shoot at him again, and I bounce, evidently, even though I was aimed in the same area. He moves forward, I get another hit into him, and he's down on low health, and then he disappears out behind the ridge there. So I see that the T-46 has come over here to help me, so I'm going to take out that M3 while I have the chance. I get a really good hit into him. The T-46 gets the kill. Then I see the SU-85B way over there, and I shoot him, get the kill on him. And that's when the SU-5 comes back into my view range, and I shoot at him. And then I have this issue with the zoom mod that I use that likes to make things spaz out when you're zoomed in on tanks, and I had that issue with that SU-5. The T-46 gets shot and lit on fire, so I get the kill on the T-28 there. And then I noticed that the only tank left is their KV-1, and he's over near our spawn point. He just took out our artillery piece, and So I decide, since I'm on relatively good health, I'm going to push back over that way and help the tanks that are over there. The Panzer IV-D is going to come along and help me. So it's going to take me a minute to get over there, not because I'm slow, but because I'm trying to come with a cautious approach here, because I don't want to pop over this ridge and get shot. So I'm kind of hugging the edge of the wall here that's over the lake. And I pop up, and I think I'm going to be able to hit him, and before I can zoom in, he disappears. There's no sense in blind firing, so I keep pushing forward, because I know if he hits me, it may kill me, but it may not, so it's worth the chance. So I keep pushing forward here, and what ends up happening is I get down here to that ridge where I was sitting earlier, and I pull into the cover of the bushes, and that's when he pops back up, and everyone's shooting at him, and then I see him. And he shoots at me, and somehow I get really lucky and it bounces. So I shoot, I hit the lower plate, and I take him out. Anyway, with that being said, now let's look at some results. Here we have the results page. I did 1400 damage. I had an 81% shot accuracy. I got my second class mastery badge and several ribbons. And I finished top in damage on the team. I was just shy of getting my high caliber badge. So, hope you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll put out some more in the future.